I don't know what's there.
Ray,
We're live.
I got an email about as far as my password's been reset, but I didn't do it.
It's a training email.
That
It's a training email
training email?
to track who clicks that.
If you believe this account's password has been reset by a malicious user, please consider resetting this account's password manually.
So what's on this?
So that's
We have to have Ray do that.
Yeah, I said that's above my pay grade. Way above. So reset what? I didn't set one to start with.
$1 bump here, man, just
For more information, contact Ray Engler on this.
I think it says that.
Hi.
It doesn't really say that. But it's the Azure Activity Directory team. So I just delete it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Asking about the website and the ordinances, you know how it's really hard to understand this new codification.
How's Crystal?
I'm good.
When you're on the website, you
Good.
just wanna look up like ordinance 2006-2 on the big list of ordinances. It doesn't come up. Like you can't look them up by number or like a keyword.
This is Ryan.
I mean, you can fix that or.
I don't know, but he would know. He's the one that made it. You have his email right, it's like Ryan official.
Okay.
It's pretty easy, there's not much you're missing there, and he can tell you if you have, because we have time with them every year.
Hey, how you doing?
You got any deer in your backyard? You got any deer in your backyard?
Every night.
Okay, I mean, if you see that deer standing back there along the tree line, don't pay no attention.
There was a big buck in our backyard.
2:30, 2 days ago, I seen a 10-point.
Whoa.
I was just kidding about that stand, but you keep talking like that, there's gonna be one up there.
I got a couple pictures of him.
Do you really?
Good through the window, yeah.
Ah, uh-huh.
Yep.
Son of a gun.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know anything? Nothing. Let's go to the end of the heartbeat.
Chandler, we're passing that ordinance tonight, I
Really?
think, on the
This is something I'm missing in the news.
You never watched the news.
No,
overweight ordinance. Do you know anything about that?
I saw the agenda and I printed, is it 2504, is that the ordinance?
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't know if it's been updated or anything since, I saw it last month.
not to my knowledge, was there a first reading last month? Okay, so we're second and third, so no, to my knowledge, there's not been any changes, so.
Tyler, ever get what you have on Christmas?
make it, you made it.
Oh, yeah, you got time to spare.
6 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I wrote down on
Tyler,
there
ever get
somewhere,
what-
right, just some months ago.
Not yet. Okay, I'll put, I ain't know her, I told him, said he was following all about it. Yeah.
Was it need
I
a
said, I
vacuum?
ain't ordering.
Nah.
I got plenty to do with it. Okay. I imagine you had a pretty rough summer. Hard.
So the door open.
That's mine too.
Of course, sitting back on the back.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
don't look now, but so much following in the door. He looks kind of shady.
I go throw my hat in, and if it stays, we come in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
We might have trouble setting this close.
Cool, I love that.
Is it Call of Duty today?
It's my favorite
Maybe
color.
ask them to help with, property.
Hey, there she is.
How you doing? You look good.
Oh, thanks.
December 8th is my next one.
December 8th.
How you doing?
Okay, yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Yeah, one, go three
Keep prayers are coming, that's our best.
Yeah.
Thank
Me and the dog go through time.
That's a
you.
dog.
The dog.
That's what I had to do yesterday, figure out.
Awfully quiet,
No, we're not very rowdy, no.
it's like church.
Yes.
Gary's not here tonight.
Huh?
Gary's not here tonight.
You want to read the fire report, Brandon won't be here.
I can.
That's the sheriff. Got that. Took all the open funds and put it in
So you're sitting in for Josh?
I am,
He just
yes.
said that to his
Your first
name, just had the ring on.
No, it's probably my third.
Oh. What's your name?
Chandler.
He said, "No."
Doesn't look like.
Chandler Bean?
You're just a
Probably
bum.
before his time.
Oh,
Hi, how are you?
just checking.
Did you go over to dinner?
What?
Did you go to dinner?
You were there. Cooper started talking, said, we're going.
He's full of it, don't listen to him.
I was gonna say it's not me, it's her.
Yeah. We're going on Cooper.
No, we ain't going
Going
to.
over there like it's supposed to be.
You were in Owensboro, weren't you not? Just got back. He doesn't believe a word I told him. Not a word.
She said you guys were in Owensboro. Did you hear about the bridge?
The bridge was closed, the blue bridge.
Wait to January the 16th. Oh, it's not cool, man. They're paying a substantial penalty now. Yeah. But if they said January the 16th, I think. Do you want to be on that bridge in cold weather? No. Nope. It's cold. It's very cold.
All right, welcome everybody. And before I call this meeting to order, I'd like to take a moment to ask for help from above. Heavenly Father, we pray for your guidance in our decisions in hopes that they will be in the best interest of our town and for the people that we represent. Amen. I now call the October 21st, 2025 Darmstadt Town Council meeting to order. Thank you all for coming. Please stand and join me. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And thank you all for coming. Has everybody gotten a copy of the minutes from the last meeting? And if so, do we have a motion to approve those? Motion to approve, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carries. Financial report, so we had a chance to take a look at that. And if so, do I have a motion to approve those?
A motion to approve.
Got a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carries. And on to the bills, does everybody have a chance to overlook, take a look across the bills and see if these people are worth paying this time?
Question on that.
You got a question on that?
How much you already been paid? I mean, there's check numbers next to each one of them, so I'm assuming they've already been paid, correct?
I didn't hear your question.
We're going to approve the bills to be paid,
Yes,
and this list here that's attached here is, I mean, they've all been paid already, right?
most have been paid, definitely all the utilities and all the contractual work.
Right. So if we don't approve it, we gonna go ahead and get that check?
Yes. No, you have to void the check.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you've already used the electric, so you can't really get out of.
Right, sure.
And that's is a schedule conflict or
That's
something with
94 bills. That's just a lot.
with when bills are due and when the meeting is and so forth? You don't-
Yeah, we have an ordinance in place that I can pay all the bills that are gonna endure late fees first, which is usually just utility bills and contractual.
So I have a motion, do I have a second on that then? All right, I have a motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. All right, motion carries. Clerk treasurer report, Mallory.
I've been working with our insurance agent, Glenn Stover. We finally finished all the insurance policies. We met here in the town hall on September 23rd. Went through everything, the public officials, the auto. I didn't hear back from anybody wanting to change anything, so we went through with, we've got, most of our policies are through Selective, and we got public officials policies are from Paragon. That's still that same company that is the only one that will take us now since we lost Elizabeth Knight a few years ago. I finally got in touch with the manager at Centerpoint, who was able to correct many of the billing errors from the entire year for all 99 electric accounts. Every time we tried to pay, and they either applied them to the wrong accounts or whatever they did. They finally went through and fixed 6 months worth.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great that I finally got through to a real person to talk to at Centerpoint. We've used a state program called Spin Bridge in the past for purchasing supplies. Aaron's probably used them a few times. I usually just use them for the Office Depot supplies. They give us a government price on everything. It's a lot cheaper. Granger, things like that are through there. But now they want to start adding a $3,000 annual fee, and we don't purchase enough. So we're not going to use that program anymore. I'll just let you guys know that. Dress subdivision had that leak. They informed us about it in June. Aaron's already spoke with them and decided to apply the credit of 152,000 gallons. And I just need to have that in our minutes for the auditors. Year to date, the town has brought in $363,000 and has spent $222,000. That is not counting the bond, that's separate, it's not really part of the town. Year to date, the sewer has brought in $583,000 and we've spent $678,000. And Evansville sewer monthly bill alone was $342,000 of that, is what we've paid them this year so far. And we still got like 3 more bills coming. So, we've got 196 accounts out of 550 is now signed up for auto pay, so that's good. Our mag meter bills, last month they charged us $29,390, and Evansville finally confirmed on an email in writing that the north meter is not leaking. That's what we needed. So we have it in writing from Evansville confirming the north meter is not working.
And they still don't have it repaired.
Well, how long is that gonna be?
Don't know.
8 years. Maybe 8 years.
Last time they estimated us, it went on for over 2 years.
Mhm.
And that was back when Pam Ambrose was the but I mean, it's long, and they went on forever. The south meter, she said, was an actual reading. Doesn't mean it's reading right.
Right, it's an actual reading, but it's not a correct reading.
Yes.
Because it's not been calibrated correctly.
And that's what they billed us on, and that's part of the $29,000 we paid for just 1 month of service. Let's see, tonight is our 2026 budget adoption. This will be finally the end of the budget season, which started back in June. After the council votes and signs tonight, I've got 5 business days to upload that to Gateway. So I'll do that tomorrow. The last thing is I did bring our bank statements because I need one of the council members to sign off in the last 2 months so I can upload them to Gateway. I think last time Crystal and Eric did it, so I mean, anybody can do it, I just need that for internal controls.
Thank you, Mallory. Fire department report, Brandon's not here tonight, so Crystal, you're taking his place, is that right?
Yes. So, last month, we had 4 community paramedic fall runs, or whatever they call them, 4 EMS calls with transport, 2 standby events at the 4-H Center, 1 dispatched and canceled, and 1 assist law enforcement. And then the average response time was 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
We did have a resident passed away last week as well. Jeff Unwin,
Oh, yeah,
junior, not senior,
yeah.
44 years old,
Yeah.
died in his sleep, heart attack.
Down the road from us? Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first house on the left, he was a good friend of mine and our kids were raised together.
All right, thank you, Crystal. On to the sheriff's department, Mark.
It wasn't really busy last month. Had 4 assist citizens, 1 business check, 3 check welfares, 1 deceased subject, 1 harassment report, which again did not involve me. 2 hazards, 4 investigations, law enforcement investigations, not different from fire. 3 property damage accidents, 1 neighborhood check, 1 noise complaint, 4 paper services, 3 sheriff traffic enforcements, 1 suicide. It was just wasn't an actual suicide. It was called in as a possible suicide. 1 felony warrant, 51 extra patrols, 2 traffic stops, and 2 death investigations. 1 animal destruction report, which I think was a deer, and then 1 ONVWI. I'm thinking fire assisted on the ONVWI, because I think that might have been a crash with injury, and they were drunk. So, that's it.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Maintenance department report, Cecil.
Yes, sir. We had 54 locates and 21 service calls since last meeting. We've installed 4 of those check meters, we'll call them that, or 3 of them on well users and 1 on an Evansville water user, just to verify gallons in, gallons out. And the first one we put on the well user, there was an eye opener.
Yeah, I remember.
So we're going to start rotating them around after a couple, 2 or 3 months to see what's going on with those. But those are hooked up and ready to roll. Repaired a lot of road edges that's been destroyed by, I'm assuming, oversized trucks. We'll let it go with that. Mowed and started mowing, finished mowing. And we did some smoke testing on a pump station, and it came out good. The smoke came out in the vents like they're supposed to. So we're going to do more of that as well, just to see what's going into our pump station. So,
More smoke testing. Okay, good.
yeah. And that, sir, is it.
All right, thank you, Cecil.
Oh, also, no, one other thing I like. Mick's been working on all the requirements for the road grants. Got that all submitted, and we're just waiting to see if we're approved.
All right. On to resident comments. Does anybody have any comments at this point? Carol?
Yeah, did you say that they mowed and the mowing is done?
Yes, ma'am?
They didn't mow there on Darkside Road by
It's
Salem
not,
Church?
it's not done yet, Susan.
Isn't it done yet? I
No.
thought it was done.
Okay,
No.
My mistake.
okay. And then the other thing, there's a limb down there on Boone and Harmony Road by Nuns. And it looks like it's close to the road. I mean, it looks like it's fresh, so I don't know if people are hitting that or what. And then, the summer average, and I don't know, you guys wanna talk about that later on, or anyhow, I just been hearing complaints about the sewer and water bills being high. That's it.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you, Carol. On to old business, election of council president. I am currently president, and due to time constraints and some talk with Cecil, I think he would be, well, I need to step down as president. So I am giving my resignation as town council president at this point. And with that in mind, we need to elect a new president. Do I have any nominations?
I nominate Cecil.
Okay. Any other nominations? Okay. All in favor of Cecil becoming town council president, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion passes. We'll trade the chair and do that next time.
You
Thank
finish
you
out
now.
this, you want to finish out this meeting?
I can do
Finish out
that.
this meeting, I'll take over after that.
All right, I'm good with that. And this is gonna mess up the comedy routine. Anyway, on to Old State Property with RDC. And I'm a little bit in the dark as to, at one point I thought we voted to tear the place down, and now since I
Well-
found out that we can't.
We really can't rent it out, because what it would take to basically remodel the upstairs and downstairs, which we would not recoup that money, but all the money for the rent has to go towards the bond. Can't tear it down because of the, I guess,
It secures the note.
yeah, so we can't do that without changing the entire bond. Letting it sit there and rot is a crime. So, I mean, the general consensus of the RDC was to turn the house into the clerk treasurer's office. I think everybody on the council of RDC is in agreement to that. But we can't do it without the permission of the town council.
Yeah, as far as the RDC, yeah, we can offer our opinion on that.
Make recommendations and offer our opinions, and they officially are bringing it towards the town council now for authorization to do so.
All right.
So basically, I guess I'll make a motion. Is that where we're at this point? Sure. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the RDC's opinion to turn the house into a clerk treasurer's office.
And that could be a base station for the sheriff's department.
It can be all offices, the council needs offices.
We
The
could
town
use it for
needs-
storage too.
Yeah, it could be
Big
record,
enough.
we can move all the records in there, everything could be in one location.
And then who's gonna take care of it? Are you asking me
Be
to,
an extension from Mark. Hey,
Take care of what? I'm sorry.
the building?
No, we'll assume that with the town, like, we're taking care of it now.
As far as
Check push
keeping
mower.
the place cleaned up and.
Yeah, somebody's gotta be there every day, so
Right.
we can fix everything.
Yes, yeah. We've been
Well,
doing
there's
that.
money in the bank. Are we gonna fix it up?
Yeah, we're
For
gonna fix
the-
it up.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it
We're
up.
gonna update the bathroom. I mean, rather than have a shower in there and a bathtub, which we don't need, we'll put it into just a bathroom instead of a shower and everything else.
ADA compliant,
Beg pardon?
ADA compliant.
ADA compliant with the ramp going to the front door.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a requirement of road drainage. I mean, that has to be done. Letting it sit there is a liability. Beg pardon?
Then all the IT work, it's gonna be
We're gonna have to have that done, yes, that's correct. We've got $19,000 in the RDC's account right now from insurance.
Yes.
And we can use that for that remodel job. I know the guys have looked into hooking it up to our sewer system. They're just waiting for the approval of town council to go ahead and get it done.
Stairs need to be removed off the back,
Stairs gonna be removed from the back. That's a accident looking to happen.
board the door up from the outside.
Yep,
Will the public come in the front door?
yes.
Well, these something so they can walk around to the front door, because there's nothing really now.
Right on the side right now, excuse me, we'll put additional chat and mark that off for a van,
And actually, if they're coming in the front door, can you not make the front of the house a small little parking lot?
we could, yeah, we could.
Because it would be a lot easier, yeah, for people to
Yeah.
actually park in the front, and if you're gonna make it a business instead of a home anymore.
Yes,
Of course, it can't be rezoned, so I guess whatever rules, I don't know much about that.
If
Just-
it's zoned
just in
ag, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so as long as we're
Yeah.
still allowed to put in a parking lot.
there's a lot of opportunity to make it look nice, make it convenient for handicapped adults, and have some place for residents to go in and conduct business.
And it'd be a lot easier that I could actually hire people.
Yeah.
And, Mark and I have been paying all the electric, the trash, everything for 18 years.
Yep.
For my job.
And that's, I mean, Eric can tell you, we've had conversations about that. He felt like he was more productive getting away from his house, going to an office and doing your thing and then leave it behind, go home. I mean,
And it's set hours,
beg pardon?
and it's set hours, so people
Right.
know.
Yes,
Open at 8 o'clock, and then you're off. You get a lunch from this time to this time,
exactly.
and then here's the day that, when we close.
And a lot of, if we want to drive up to the front of the house, great. That's easy to do. That's easy to do. We got the equipment, don't we? To put a road in. We put a road all the way around the house. But, yeah.
Make it easier.
Yeah, so I mean, there's just, we want to make it nice and accessible for everyone.
Because, I'm usually having to meet the insurance agent and everybody here in the town hall. And I thought before the dining room in there would make a great conference table. Just, because we need a smaller table when just like 6 or 8 of us meet.
Right.
That could be like.
It could be real nice. I mean, the house is in great shape, but it's going to
I put a bid on it
Oh, I
a
know.
couple years ago.
Yeah. But if we don't do anything, it's going to continue to go downhill, and that's a shame.
Now, as far as parking lots and stuff out front, I don't know if we need to get too excited about it yet. I'd say we kind of tiptoe in.
Yeah,
And just try it, and
yes. We make changes to the house first.
Yeah.
And, remodel bath, set up a file room for the files, rather than have to come down here, go upstairs and get files that you need. They'll be right there. Be right there. We can set up we can have it painted, we can put new floors in. There's a lot of things we do. The house is in great shape now.
I've got a lot of file cabinets that are empty that you guys can have.
Oh, really?
I might have some desks upstairs too.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool. So, that was the idea. I know we've discussed several different possibilities, what to do. And we can work with Mallory, see what she would like. Like I said, if she wants a conference table, we can put that in the living room. Have the office as you come in through the front door. It'd be real nice. It'd be a place for our residents to be able to go in, and I've read emails where they say, hey, where is our clerk treasurer's office? They were told 559 Hoeing World, which, they said.
Nobody needs to come see the bookkeeper or anything,
Yeah.
but if they want to.
Right.
It's usually just vendors that I need to meet with,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere where.
Ray, you see a problem with hooking it up for us?
I don't see any technical issues with that.
Now, Mallory, you're the one that's doing this. Do you have some thoughts on the pros and cons of this?
It would have been nice to have been asked instead of told.
It's been tossed around for some time. I mean, I know you've heard it.
Because we wanted the old National Bank building for that for years too. Went in, even figured out where, because we could have made that the town hall. It was beautiful. The whole front would have been perfect for this. We only needed a room this size.
Right? They got a vault, you know, for the records. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to need paper records anymore.
that's before all our times, I think. But
I have, a motion. Did anyone second
Second.
it? I didn't hear if someone had already.
I don't know.
Nobody seconded.
I don't think we had.
Just made a motion.
Backpedaling just a little bit, would you like to have the old State Roadhouse as your office?
Makes it easier to quit. The whole reason we agreed we would pay for this position ourselves because we were trying to keep the town small and save money. It's obviously more than a one-person job. If they could convince the town clerk to use your own house, your own electricity, your own everything, that made us have to stay. We're trapped in these positions. So as soon as it's not, like that anymore, it'll be a lot easier for other options.
And on the flip side of that, my dad told me back when I operated my business, which is different than this, out of my house, I had problems keeping the employees. And he told me, when you move out and you actually have a brick and mortar place, this is the purpose of this place, is to run this business, I will have better luck keeping employees. And he was right.
So the way I
Well,
run
that's a
my
big
business.
difference. I'm not an employee. I am the one that runs the show. I can hire employees and set hours for them if I
Yeah.
want. Yeah, and it'll be a lot easier doing it that way. When George and them ran it out of their house, George Credemeyer and his wife, both worked out of his house. She was the utility clerk, he was the clerk treasurer. And they designated the whole front room of their house was the clerk's office. My clerk's office has been there for 18 years. I've married 4 people, you know, in my office. But, yeah.
Didn't Credemeyer
Some good memories.
also run a tax service in his office?
So did Jessica Mezzo, who was the clerk treasurer for about 12 weeks, I think, before she gave it up.
So do we have a motion on the floor at this
Yes,
point,
sir.
I think? And do we have a second?
Yes, we do.
All right. I have a motion and a second to move the clerk treasurer's office to the old State Road property. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay.
I'm gonna abstain.
Okay, we have 3 ayes and an abstain. Motion carries. Evansville sewer, water and sewer utility mag meters.
Big question mark, isn't it, huh? We know they're wrong. The north meter we know is absolutely wrong. Aaron, you got anything you want to add on that, mag meters?
No, really, the north mag meter is not reading at all now.
Right.
I had
The
to
tube
say
is
it's
bad, right?
So how do they bill us? Just pick a number?
Well, I tried to figure out their averaging, and yeah, I'm thinking they're picking it out of there, but
They're just picking a number?
it's roughly average. But a lot of our bills was high, so our average is high. It's not right either.
Those are high because their meters don't.
And they've not been calibrated since they put them in. So they've not got the calibration tool from the manufacturer, who is Chrome, of the mag meters. So they're not correct. And that was one of the questions that we asked Evansville Water and Sewer Utility about probably about a year ago, and without any kind of direct answer yet. I know Josh has sent them a letter, and they sent us back a packet of smoke. So still no answers.
So the dumbest thing would be to give it up to Evansville Water and Sewer.
It's my opinion, yes.
That would be the dumbest thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you do that, then they will annex you in. So Darmstadt is its own,
Mhm.
and that's what everybody prides this place on. We're not Vanderburgh County.
No.
But you do that, and they're gonna annex us in, and then they're gonna raise our taxes. And I know they will, because they did it in Warren County, because Charlie Wyatt did it, and I helped him do it. When they bought the golf course, they had to buy the golf course to get the neighborhoods annexed in, to get them on the sewer.
Did Charlie know that was gonna happen?
Well, yeah, no, that's what he was doing.
Oh.
So if y'all think Evansville Water and Sewer is gonna come in here and make everything hunky-dory, you're crazy. They can't even calibrate the meters.
I know, right?
How are they gonna take care of us?
They can't give us a straight
They're
answer of 4 questions that we gave them a year ago. They have
There's
yet
a
to give us
hole
answers.
that's been in Riverside for 2 years. They can't fix. You know how many businesses have closed down there? You know how many people have been affected by that? Restaurants have closed, the Hottie Shrine, well, it's not industrial contractors anymore, but their building has like $1 million worth of damage in the basement, and they can't fix a hole in Riverside when they're right down the road? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So if someone thinks that they're gonna come in here and make us all better, no, they're not. That'd be the dumbest thing.
Has anybody noticed the like sewage smell at railroad tracks moving on your road?
Well, yeah,
For about 5 years.
Every time we go by anymore.
Every
I mean,
single
it's
time.
worse now.
Yeah.
But
Every,
we
every
used to-
time they pop the lid, we go down there and put silicone around it when smoke goes away. But every time they pop the lid, obviously, yeah, we gotta go down there with another
And
too.
we've complained about it,
Yeah.
and they do nothing. They remove our seal that we put on there and then put it back on just like it was before. Oh, yeah, that's been going on for years.
Why don't we charge them? Either make them reseal it or charge them every time they do it.
It's their equipment though.
It belongs to them.
Then they'll even be more responsible for it.
I mean, maybe someone ought to just get sick over there one time.
I could go down there and weld it to the top.
Yes.
What about the Board of
Do
Health?
that, just do a couple spot welds around.
Without having that thing.
And then my ass was getting out.
Carl, what's the other right of it, make it smell, can't you?
Do what?
Can't you?
Where's the?
No, we're kind of back there, you know. We got the fan, the major fan down there with everybody running up and down Martin Road. I mean, you know, they're running,
Dispersing it?
oh, they're running 50 and 60 down Martin Road, and it's a racetrack.
Same way Colony Road.
Is there, can you get hold of the
All
health
over.
department on that?
Well, they won't stop anybody coming down the road.
No, for the smell.
No, it's not the health department, it's the Evansville Water and Sewer.
I know it is, but couldn't health department do anything about it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we were told to leave their equipment alone, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we
that-
haven't sealed it since they told us to leave it alone.
I don't think that new director down there is very
I mean, there's a lot of people like in,
Evansville Water and Sewer.
Yeah, no, we don't want no part of it.
I mean, and that's the thing, a lot of people think that Darmstadt sewer is smelling like that.
Well, it is
We can
kind
put a
of
big
our,
sign there, this is Evansville Water and Sewer, not Darmstadt. You know, we can have a sign printed,
we
stick it
can,
right
we
there.
can do that. We can have a sign made
Yeah,
up.
This
maybe
isn't
that's what
coming
you
from
need,
the
put a
town of
sign up
Darmstadt.
there.
This smell is compliments of Evansville Water and Sewer.
Yeah, I
There you
can have
go.
Michael order one tomorrow. The signs we use.
It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
It does not touch our sign, because that's our property.
Yeah, go down there and stick it in the ground.
I can wire some lights up on it so it's visible at night.
Hey.
Okay, so where are we on this mag meters then? Was just discussing that?
I mean, we're waiting for Evansville Water and Sewer Utility to answer our questions. When are they going to calibrate the mag meters correctly for the manufacturer of the mag meters requirements? And we asked that question over a year ago without any kind of answers as of tonight.
I say we give them a deadline and start charging them then.
Do we have
Okay,
an
I
outside,
mean, it's a great idea, but I don't know. I mean,
do we have an outside source calibrated and just send them the bill?
It's bad.
I mean, I mean, I can call Chrome, the
Yeah, they-
manufacturer of the magneters, and have them send a
Get somebody
fuel
in
rep
there to
in.
calibrate it.
You
But it's
can,
gonna
but
cost us.
actually,
I mean,
the
I
head
don't know
that's
if we
down in the
recoup
ground
it.
is bad. On the tech.
We think this lawyer-
And he's third party, he said, no.
I don't think I know enough about.
You know, it's their magneters, it's our, is it our pits?
No.
No, so if everything, I don't think we can have somebody come in and calibrate it and expect them to pay us back.
Only thing we pay for down there is electric.
So if we have an email from them that says it does not work.
Yeah.
Can't we deduct $10,000 off of our bill? What are they gonna do, fine us? Who cares? Let them. But get it fixed.
Yeah, it's been, what, 4 or 5 weeks already?
Yeah.
Hadn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, and I told him it wasn't working right for about the last 4 months.
What do you do if you rent and your landlord won't fix your house where you live? You don't pay the rent.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, really,
Legally,
just,
what can we do?
we have it in writing, it doesn't work. Just attach that to the bill and send it in.
We'll pay you when you get this fixed.
I'll take it downtown and deliver it straight to them. 3 blocks from my office.
How many gas stations estimate how much gas you put in your car? And that's what you're asking.
It's the
What
same
about
thing.
weights and measures, could they be?
I don't think they have anything to do with that. They should, but they don't.
I don't know.
I don't know, let me call her and ask her tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we thought the answer was, send them a formal request, but that obviously is not the answer. I mean, I can call Chrome and ask what they suggest.
We're gonna send letters back with our bill, and they say it doesn't work, we'll just send a little letter, says we fixed it, and send them $5,000. But that's too easy, some odd number. They'll probably get fixed sooner than that.
Fixing the north meter is one thing, but calibration, even after they get that tube replaced, it still needs to be calibrated.
We're still involved with that. I mean, it's-
We are, I mean, and right now, there's just no clear-cut answer to what we can and cannot do.
Do you know what make it is, that mag meter? The brand of the valve?
No, I don't, no.
All right, so any more discussion on that, or we move on to the next?
I say we move on to the next, we
All
can
right.
beat it up all night long, but we're not gonna have an answer.
Yep, so, okay, on to the fourth ordinance 2025-4 penalty for overweight vehicles. And I forget, was that 6 pages long? And I think my eyes glazed over at about the 4th or 5th paragraph.
We just need a second reading. I mean, did we actually read it? Every
I don't think you
paragraph?
have to actually read it aloud. You just,
I mean,
what's the deal?
So I wasn't here, of course, last meeting, but it's my understanding there was a first reading on this, so tonight is a second and third reading,
Yeah,
adoption, correct?
right. I
So,
think he was asking if it actually needed to be read word for word, the entire, we usually
or
don't.
just
do
the
that.
changes. Because I think the only change we made was increasing the fee from $50 to $500, wasn't it?
it looks like there was a definitional change of farm truck, there was a definition of farm truck.
Right, okay.
Motor vehicle, we added the phrase, the term includes but is not limited to automobiles, motorcycles, recreational vehicles, trucks, semi-trailers, and truck tractors. Street, we added the phrase, the term also includes and applies to any avenue, boulevard, road, drive, court, place, circle, highway, lane, and all other public ways, highways, or thoroughfares used for travel. Define town as town of Darmstadt. Town council, we define that as the town council of the town of Darmstadt. Took away some definitions in section 70.02. Added some exemptions on traffic limited on certain streets, and increased the penalty.
Right.
Yes. So mostly cosmetic changes, besides that penalty.
So that would suffice as a second reading. The updates, the changes.
Wasn't a second reading, that was just me telling you what we did.
Sound like
I want to throw a little more at it, now, I mean, I know the question came up at our last council meeting that it was difficult for you to write a ticket in Vanderbilt County with our ordinance because everything goes.
Without a posted sign.
We have
It's
signs.
a clear violation.
We have signs, except for the South St. Joe sign, it just says 15,000 pound limit. There's no truck, no picture of a truck with the X going through it, which we can put that up there. It's the only entrance to town that doesn't have that particular sign.
Right.
But there was a question as to whether, if you write a ticket for these guys.
Well, that's the thing, is I can't determine what's 15,000 pounds or not, because I have no legal way to weigh them. But if you have a no truck sign, like Oak Hill and some of the others do.
But then there's exceptions. Grain trucks are not.
That's your exceptions, that's not right.
Right. And there was a question whether or not, when you wrote that ticket, whether it went to Vanderbilt County's ordinance.
Correct.
Because you gotta have a ticket form to write it up.
Right.
So I understand that's where we're at as far as having a form of our own. Now, Mick has called the Vanderbilt County Sheriff's Department and is trying to work with them as far as what forms are needed, what we need to do with our ordinance to have our own form. And then,
Well, they supply their own forms. They just need on the bottom, doesn't it say per ordinance and the number and everything?
Usually we use IC code, but then there's an ordinance, we have an ordinance booklet too. And that will have your ordinance
our
number.
ordinance in there.
We use that ordinance number.
And then it goes to the clerk, the money.
No.
I mean, that's the way it happens in Vanderbilt County.
Yes. Yeah, the ordinances go.
It doesn't go to, I mean, it's gotta go somewhere.
We don't have a court. If these people don't pay the tickets, then what?
Exactly.
We don't have our own judge, we don't have our own court.
Right. See, and that's what Mick is working on right
We have to
now.
get all that in place.
We're trying to get that all laid out. I mean, it's just gonna take a little time to get that all worked out. I know Mick called, I think you guys a couple of times and tried to get some information, and I think one of you guys called him back and gave him some information. And we'll continue to work on that to get the details of what has to happen for them guys to be able to enforce our ordinance.
Yeah, and what Mark is saying is we need to get the no truck signs.
We just need one. That's South St. Joe is the only one that doesn't have it.
Okay, Mick was gonna check that out the other day because we talked on that some, and I hadn't heard back from him yet.
I already have. I drove all the towns.
I think there's 7 entrances, if I'm not mistaken.
They're all covered except for the St. Joe's.
Yeah, so South St.
They're
Joe.
all, oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's got a 15,000 pound limit, but there's no pretty picture of a truck with an X going through it.
Right.
Is there any way maybe could work like with the county too, though, say like, well, Englefield, Boone, Harmony Road, or St. Joe Avenue, whatever, before they get into Darmstadt, can the county put up a warning sign? Because, and there again, where are those truck weight limit signs at? Like if I come down Englefield Road and turn on Darmstadt Road, when I'm sitting at the intersection, can I see it, or am I gonna see it after I turn on the road? Because if you got a semi, you're gonna have to try to back down that road now. I mean, I'm just saying, you need to think about the truck drivers.
There's one on
Okay.
Englefield Road as you come off of 41.
Yeah.
And there's another, if you go to Englefield to Darmstadt, as you make the turn, there's one right before the church.
Okay,
You should be able to see it.
I'm just asking if they all are. I'm not,
Just like Newburgh over there, they don't have any warnings, but try to drive a semi through Newburgh, old Newburgh, you'll be pulled over.
yeah, but like I said, I'm just trying to be courteous to the drivers.
I'd say, once a few of those tickets get written, those drivers, the word will get out. Has anybody ever officially been told that you don't speed through Farmersville on the way up to Terre Haute? You just know you don't speed through Farmersville or Fort Branch.
Fort Branch, no.
Chandler.
We just know.
See, that's what I want our town to be known as. You don't speed through Darmstadt.
As
I
far
said
as
that.
trucks coming in,
6 months
it wasn't
ago.
signed in time, but now they gotta pay $500 fine. That's called a bait and switch.
Okay,
Are we, is
I'll
that
continue to work on
just
that.
reading? Okay.
and I mean, is that a second reading? I like it. I like the way you
We
read that.
you probably need a motion for second reading and then suspend the rules.
I'll make a motion that we have a second reading of the penalty for overweight vehicles in town.
All right, I will second that motion. I'm thinking what he already said, sound like a reading to me.
I sound like a reading. We hit all the updates, all the changes.
Correct.
Other than that, it's still the same 1950 ordinance.
Yeah, so we have a motion and a second on that. All in favor for approving what he just read, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. All right,
Now adopted, I guess we probably should have suspended the rules and just adopted. So there's 3 readings, technically, right?
I don't know, I want to take your
I
recommendation.
think there's 3, so should have suspended the rules, and done second and third, second and third.
To suspend the rules to do second and third on the same night?
Yeah,
Is it too late to do
we can do that right now.
Okay.
We'll just,
that? Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
yes,
I make a motion that we bypass the third and fourth readings of the overweight truck ordinance.
I have a motion on that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. Do I now have a motion to adopt the 2025-4 penalty for overweight vehicles?
I'll make that motion.
All right, I have a motion. Do I have a second? I feel like a broken record here.
Give me a second.
Second.
All right, a motion and a second to adopt the ordinance 2025-4 penalty for overweight vehicles. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. The auction of the new/old Mahindra tractor update, Ray.
Doing well so far. This morning it was up to 25,200. It's got 6 or 7 days to go.
Really? 25,000.
Nice.
That's
What do they pay for it?
Like 130 or 40,000.
No reserve.
It's only got 100 hours. It could be you.
Who's auctioning it off?
So
So,
No reserve on it?
If she buys it for 25, could we buy it back from her?
usually they do quite a bit.
I did bid
towards
on
the
it
end of the
at
auction.
9,200.
You know, I mean, that's traditional. I don't know if it will.
How long does it last?
It's got 6
I
or 7
bid on
days
this
to
house
go.
over here too.
That's usually when you get the biggest moves, but it's got 70-something bids on it already, so there's quite a few people.
There's some interest in it.
Yeah, there's interest.
Yeah, just need to dust our hands to this and just get on with it.
So, no.
And who put it on auction? Did we do that?
Some put it on auction, but it's on,
Or did Junker?
it's on
Junker
High
do
Bid
that?
or Equipment Trader or something.
Did
I
Junker
forget
do
the name
that,
of the
or did
site.
we do that?
We did that. Yeah. It's on Younker's lot, but it's not their property. They're just letting us keep it there until it sells.
Well, Big Iron is big. They do a lot of farm stuff and they're nationwide.
It's one of the national auction sites. I don't recall which one.
So, I mean, it'll stay on, I mean, so is Junker involved in that thing now, or?
Not at all.
I mean, it's just sitting there and he's not charging us rent or anything?
Correct.
And then somebody's gonna come over that and take it on?
We don't ship, so the auction states that they have to go there and inspect it. If they're gonna bid on it, whatever they wanna do, they need to do it before they buy it. And then if they buy it, they have to ship it or arrange all of that on their own. You know, we don't transport it.
But we shouldn't be getting any kind of bill from Junker for
Should not, no. There's no agreement for that.
Okay, on the spot, utility location damage update. Where are we on that?
Attorney wrote the letter,
Chandler.
sent it to him.
is this separate from the Evansville water?
Yes. No, it's on the, well,
It's
was it
separate
a
from
location for them?
This is
Okay.
the locate hit on Boonville and Harmony where they hit our pipe.
It's one of them. They've done that a couple of times where they give the sewer all clear.
This
without
was at
checking the sewer.
1446.
Josh was gonna file the small claims. I don't know if he has or
The
not.
one we've been talking about for the last few months.
Yeah, I was not made aware of this one, so I'll have to, get with Josh on that and see,
Okay.
see if that small claim is filed.
Okay, we'll just have to table that until the next meeting, I guess. Number 7, clarification to summer averaging coordinates in form. I'm not sure who I go to on this.
Just a what, just when it stops, isn't it, Mallory?
Yeah, we've already had residents call that, if they water their lawn the last week of September, but that's not gonna be on the summer averaging, even though the paperwork said
It's the September billing, which is what? Stops?
it's the September meter reading,
Right,
not billing.
right. Which
And we
they'll-
don't know when the water company reads the meters, and they're all different. So some people stopped September 15th.
Right,
Some people stopped September 25th. That's kind of the bad thing. It just needs to stay, what is it, May to September?
May to September. Should we just say 5 billings?
Well, it starts with the May water meter
Right.
reading and ends with the September water meter reading. And it needs to stay on the form too, so people aren't misled when they come in and sign that form, that they actually think it's gonna start May 1st and end September 30th, but that's not true.
Right. So how should we word that?
Yeah, May water meter reading through September
Water meter reading. So the May water meter reading, they'll receive their bill in June, right? Or the end of May?
Oh, the sewer bill? Yeah, it's always a month out.
Okay. Okay, we just need to amend that ordinance.
And the form, and you guys just need to
And the
agree
form,
that that's.
right.
okay
We can change the form.
To correct it all.
So we want that to read May readings?
Yeah, wherever it said May through September, it
Through
actually needs to
September
say,
readings.
it needs to say May water meter reading. Because some people think we have sewer meters on their property.
May water meter readings.
What ordinance number is that? That was passed earlier this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then
Well, that's all right, it's gonna be one,
this
2,
hasn't
3.
been billed out yet either, so when these people call, if they call Aaron, what would you like him to tell them? You know, if they did run all their sprinklers the last week of September,
I mean.
that's gonna be on their September, October water usage, which will be in
September
November.
reading. I
So we
mean,
won't get the complaints until November, is what I'm trying to say, and then we're gonna have to go back. And I'd rather be proactive instead of wait till the angry customers
Oh,
call. you
what's
know.
council think? What's the correct method of handling it?
I guess it currently just says May through September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's enough ambiguity there. I mean, I think, it's reasonable to say that would be automatically the September meter reading, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, that's, I've already had the people call.
Yeah, I think that was the intent,
Yeah.
the obvious intent of the ordinance, but I think we can amend it and probably
Clarify it
should
for
declare.
the residents, so they're not tricked into thinking it's reading.
Yeah, I need to look at the specific language, but if it just says May through September, I think. I mean, in the name too, summer, and I don't consider October summer, that's nitpicky, so it would be, September would, if they get the bill in October, I think that would be included within, because it's for September, so. That'd be my opinion.
That's kind of, I mean, that's how I would look at it, if, without, somebody saying, well, hey, it's, you're reading in May or you're reading in September. If it's May through September, I would expect the billing in June, July, August, September, October.
So those last 2 weeks of September that are not covered on the summer averaging, those people are running their sprinklers every day thinking it is. That's, and then me and Aaron take those phone calls.
You need to add September or whenever Evansville Water and Sewer decides they want to read your meter.
Right.
And that's when it stops, in the month of September. And we have no control over the Evansville Water and Sewer.
September, so you think we should specify
I think
your
you should.
September meter reading? Okay.
according to Evansville Water and Sewer. And if they have a question on when their meter's read, or when they're gonna read it, or they wanna set up a certain date, they need to call them and talk to them about it. Take it off of us, put it on Evansville Water and Sewer. I think we all should make calls every single day. I could put it on my calendar to call every hour and see if they'll answer some of our questions. I can have everybody in my office do it too. Maybe they'll get sick of us.
No, they don't get sick at Evansville Water and Sewer. They don't get.
But I think that's what it should say, as to when your water
Yeah, and
meter
there's
is
don't
read.
forget, there's a
by-
handful at German Township,
Yeah.
which they're a great organization, we don't have any problems with.
I don't have any problems with it.
Oh, we're on
Anytime
German
anybody buys
Township.
anything, they gotta call me.
I mean, I'm one of their customers that costs more because they're a middleman, but
On the summer averaging, it's a lot more administrative work. And we've crossed this bridge so many times,
But how many people's on it right now?
and I was gonna ask that too.
there's, what, a dozen now.
I think it could honestly come down to this, you just tell them when they call and complain, because they watered their grass the last 2 months, or last 2 weeks of September, just say, you know what? The council would just as soon do away with it completely. Why don't you take what you got in your hand and just be happy with it?
Yeah. You gotta break
Okay,
the last
Aaron,
4 months.
that's what you say when they call.
I'll tell them that's what Eric said.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds good.
otherwise, we just discontinue the system there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So do we need to take a look at the language on that?
Yeah, so Josh and I can take a look at
Okay.
your next meeting, we can, propose a change. And honestly, I don't know if the ordinance even, it may be the form that we just need to modify.
And then probably don't need a vote then, just as long as it's just
Um,
clarified.
yeah, it depends how, if the ordinance reference, I'm sure it references the forms, we may need to, it may be safe just to take an affirmative vote to, cover all our bases. I'll take a look at that and get something prepared.
Okay.
All right, on to new business. Adoption hearing for the 2026 budget. Now,
Yes. It's our same budget we've been talking about for months. And we've already had a public hearing, and tonight is just the adoption of it. So we just need the council to vote and then sign our ordinance adopting our budget.
has the council had a chance to look across this budget? And if so, do I have a motion to adopt the budget for 2026?
I'll make a motion to adopt the budget.
I have a motion to adopt the 2026 budget. Do I have a second?
That's on the copy.
It's not in the packet, is it? No.
No, you guys got that 3 months ago.
That's the one you emailed.
Yeah, same exact.
Oh, yeah,
budget.
yeah, okay.
And I brought it tonight.
Yes, I did.
I'll second it.
All right, I have a motion and a second to adopt the 2026 budget. Any discussion on that? If not, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carries. Chandler, comments?
I do not have any comments besides the fact that I'll be looking at the summer averaging ordinance and form language and getting back with you guys on that.
All right. Thank you, Chandler. Board member comments, Crystal?
I don't have anything.
Rick?
I don't have anything.
Cecil?
I do.
He does.
Just a couple questions. I know we looked into Invest Indiana at one time.
Trust me.
Trust
Trust
Indiana.
Indiana.
Where are we at on that?
It is completely set up and ready, and I have already figured out what we can put in there. And I've got $1 million we could put in there if the board approves.
And what's that percentage? That's pretty good percentage too, isn't it?
That's,
On the return?
yeah,
Yes.
the
Compounded daily, I think.
most of it, I figured we could take out the general fund. We've got 800,000 in there. I could put 500,000 of the general fund in there. And then I'm also gonna put public, safety was a big one. It's got 180 in there. CCD, local road and street.
And they have a provision, if we need the money tomorrow, we can get it out
We can get
tomorrow
it back out.
without hurting what our earnings that we had up till that time.
And there's no penalty.
This
No.
would be extra bank accounts, extra bank reconciliations, all that.
What kind of interest we getting now?
None.
None.
None. And they're giving it, what they guarantee? 5 or 6%.
Probably 4 or something by now. That's not through Jones, that's through Trust Indiana.
That's Trust Indiana, yeah. I think it's upper, closer to 5. I mean, but, you know, a
It's
million
better than
bucks.
nothing. It's better than nothing.
The
You bet,
last I
you bet.
looked at it, it was like close to 5.
So I mean, that's substantial change. So I mean, yeah, so do we have to take do we vote to do this?
I sent an email out to the State Board of Accounts, they still haven't answered me. Now, Trust Indiana, she told me she didn't think I needed council approval.
Oh, okay.
But talking about $1 million, I would feel a lot more confident.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And council vote and approval in a public meeting.
Yeah, you're probably right. So let's get that taken care of. What do you think?
I say so. Do I have a motion to invest some of our assets into Trust Indiana for a better return on our dollars?
I saw it.
All right, do I have a second on that?
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carries.
One other thing. Once upon a time, we had a representative on the area plan. It was Paul Freeman,
No, it wasn't on area plan.
wasn't he?
I
There's
keep
no-
telling you, that was a temporary group when they were doing a map overlay for the
Is that
county.
what it was? Okay,
There's
So
no
he kept
spot for Darmstadt on the
Yeah.
APC.
okay.
We're on
Okay.
solid
I've
waste.
looked into it.
I was asked, that's the reason why, and I didn't have an answer, so I figured I'd ask people smarter.
No,
There's no.
We've never had.
Okay, so that's what he said he was on, so
I'm sure.
I should have known better than that, right?
It's so truthful.
So how do we get somebody on
I know.
that?
Smack me.
They don't have a slot for
I
us.
don't think we would need to, we have our own, if someone's rezoning it and they go through area plan, they still have to come here for final.
Now, when I was getting dwell rezoned, the Darmstadt representative never showed up. Not one time. They called for him every time I sat in those meetings. And it was COVID, so I was like on video conference, but Darmstadt never had a rep. Nobody ever came. I don't know if there's a rep.
We've never have in 40 years, so that's weird.
There's not a spot there. I know
Yeah.
people that sit on the board.
I don't know. They would call for a Darmstadt representative and no one answered. So I don't know if that was specific to when dwell was happening. I have no idea.
Maybe they
Somehow.
notified.
I have no idea.
They should have notified.
I mean, can we check into that somehow and find out if we need to have a representative or?
They're not gonna let it sit there. I know several people that sit on. I inquired about it about 1.5 years ago because I wanted to do it. They're not gonna let us have a spot there. But I can give you a list of names of the people that I know that sit there. You call Dirk Stahl. Yeah.
I mean, the only one I know in there is Dirk Stahl and Bill Petke.
Bill Petke, yeah, in charge of Builders Association.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's Becky Kasha, she's a realtor,
I don't know
there's
any of that, that's the
Joy
only two I know.
Payne, there's all kinds of people.
So
that
when
sit on
stuff from Darmstadt goes like for approval, the town, I'm just asking, would have no indication of, you know what I mean? Like unless they emailed and said, hey, this is coming for approval to go into Darmstadt, how would anyone on the board or a resident know that that's what was happening? You know what I'm saying?
We don't.
We don't?
What you have to do, if you're gonna try to rezone or you want, a variance or something, you have to send certified mail to all your adjoining property owners.
But like when Dwell was becoming a business, let's say somebody else didn't want that here, I didn't send any letters to any adjoining companies saying this
Who
is
did
what's
your
going on.
rezoning?
It was already, it was, oh, I don't know.
Did you hire somebody to do that?
No.
So it was
I went through the
zoned
state of Indiana. It was
commercial?
It was always zoned commercial, but in order to make it a restaurant, it had to be, I don't know all the, I can pull out my paperwork, but it had to be zoned. It was a different level. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know. So I had to go through the area plan process. I mean, I have no answers. I'm just throwing out my own experience.
They didn't make you notify the adjoining property owners?
No.
By certified mail?
Nope.
Get less protests out of it.
No, I had no
I grow
idea.
tomatoes for Y&E and they made a big deal about it on some vacant lots that were owned. We were just gonna grow tomatoes and green beans, but yeah, I had to notify all the adjoining property owners.
And I feel
I've
like-
gotten variances myself for other houses that I've lived in, and you have to, I mean, there's a whole list of stuff you have
Go
to
down
do.
to state your case and fill out the.
And if there's remonstrators, they come to the meeting, so this neighbor tells that neighbor that tells that neighbor, yeah. That's how it happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So if we are represented on the area plan, it would probably be as needed basis. If they want our input, they got a contact maybe? Is that?
No, because we have our own ordinances, but
Right.
we have to abide by Vanderburgh County ordinances also. It's just like your road ordinance. You know, Vanderburgh County, if we didn't have a road ordinance or a driveway ordinance, we would have to go by Vanderburgh County's ordinance.
Okay.
So they have one and then we have one also. If, you know, with the driveways and stuff, you know, the issues with the
Does ours
driveways and stuff.
supersede theirs?
Yes. But if we don't have one, then we have to abide by Vanderburgh County.
I want to talk to you later about a property we got in town and see what can be done.
Okay.
Okay? That's all I got.
That's all you got, all right. I don't have anything. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
One thing, Robert, do you have a clean copy of that ordinance we adopted tonight?
I think it's, yeah, I think it hasn't
Okay.
marked on or anything.
Okay, I just need signatures on that,
Oh, yes.
that's all.
That needs to be signed too by the other two for initial.
Yeah.
Yes, on these here, we just need to, how you voted aye. You know, other,
Unless you think I'm wrong, what I just said.
I don't exactly know the makeup of the
Oh, okay,
area planning commission.
okay.
do I have a motion to adjourn then?
Make that motion.
Motion to adjourn, do I have a second?
Oh my God, they charge you for everything.
All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you all.
Oh, I know. There's variance. Wow. They used not to charge those fees. You don't wanna know what I Lane Oliver, lots of jobs. You got a new mayor.